Trap, what's going on, man? Hope you enjoyed your vacation. I'm in PR right now, enjoying mine. So God bless, man. Quick question: companies that issue a lot of shares, like examples, Amazon and Tesla. What's the metric that you used to still invest? I know a lot of people are not big fans of share dilution. Same thing was as me, but I just wanted to see what your metric was. Was it high revenues over the years that you invest in Tesla and Amazon? Just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Thank you. God bless, bro.
Hey, you know when the man having a good time? When he got the bucket hat with the colored shades. You hear me? He on vacation. He got the bucket hat with the, not just the black shades, my man got the ones with the, you can't see my eyes at all. The mirror. You feel me? I appreciate that, King. Yeah, man, I really do not like share dilution. For my people that don't know what share dilution is, it's when a company has, let's say, 100 shares, and then they go get some more shares to add to it, like a second round of shares or something like that. I do not like that. So that's something I don't like. It's not really a metric that I really get into too much, but I do pay attention to when they do an earnings call. They will tell you how much the original shares generated and how much the diluted shares generated. I always do pay attention to that. But what is truly important to me in that process is how much of the revenue is profit. That matters a lot to me, especially if they've done something to dilute the shares. I need that to truly be over 15% once they've diluted the shares. So that means more to me than anything, because I need to pay attention now to how the share dilution has affected the net margin of the company. So I hope that answered that question, man. That is a great question. Enjoy your vacation, brother. Enjoy your vacation. Let's give him some fire for that question, y'all. Who we got, Jose?
Trap, what's good, man? Happy birthday, King. Tyson Sane here from Maryland, and one of my flips in Baltimore. I'm trying to get to it. Question I have is about the rebalancing of the recession portfolio. After you have your companies that you're interested in, you try and get back in position. How do you go about allocating that money? Is it like an equal share strategy, an equal dollar strategy, or neither one? For example, say you have 5 companies you're interested in. Are you buying 100 shares of each of those companies? Or say you have $1 million, are you allocating 200,000 to each company? Appreciate you, man.
So, great question, King. Let me break some down. So he's asked about the recession portfolio, and he asked, how am I allocating money in the recession portfolio? He asked 2 questions. 1 question, but he gave an idea. He said, are you doing equal shares or equal dollars? Equal shares meaning I'm buying equal shares in every company that I own. Or he said, am I doing an equal dollar? Am I buying using the same dollar amount in there? Honestly, it depends on how I feel. So what I do is, once I empty the portfolio out, for me, the bare minimum is 100 shares. Bare minimum, 100 shares. Next year, I'm gonna probably increase it to about 175 because we've made a lot of money this year buying whole. I try to start off with at least 100 shares, but it depends on where I'm at in the cycle, honestly. If I catch it in the beginning, and it just depends on like what I start off with. Again, I feel confident about every company that I put inside of the recession portfolio. So one of the things I try to do is say, okay, what is the momentum? You know, I put some things in like, how strong is the balance sheet? How strong is the market rewarding what they got going on? What are some of the reports I may hear about the company that left off last year that going into this year? So there's a couple things that kind of play into that. I definitely love, yep, somebody said high profit margin. I definitely, a company with a high net profit margin gonna always be, gonna get more out of me. So it's kind of like a little bit of both. The bare minimum is 100 shares, but next year I'm gonna probably increase to 175. But what I will do is, I'll say this. What I will do is, I will add to a position, right? Like I'll add to a position if I see the opportunity to do that. So even if I bought 100 shares, I'll add to a position. Like if I like it, it pulls back some, I'm already in it, I'll add more to it. I kind of don't box myself into a equal shares or equal dollar. I just kind of go with how I feel about it at the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know. But again, like you said, like I'll have, like that one gonna be worth $1 million plus by the time we end the year. So now I know, okay, you know, we got $1 million to play with in his account. We'll distribute, we'll let everything go and then build back in. I will start off with about 3 companies, and I'll probably try to equal those out in the beginning, but then it just stretches out as I go. So depending on how I feel. So like, I know in September, the market gonna pull back a little bit. That's why I wanna load up. So then I'm gonna load back into those companies that I probably have, but I still wanna keep that return on positive. So I hope that made sense, King. Great question, man. Let's salute the King in the chat. Let's clap for him in the chat. Let's throw some fire in the chat to salute that play.
Yo, Trap, it's me again. I wanted you to explain the different scenarios of when you add a leg, a straddle, a strangle, and stock options. Just a few weeks ago, I got my first stock option play. NVIDIA call at 140. It's really been fighting me, Trap. I was seeing if you have any other words of encouragement. Thanks, Trap.
Miguel got it though. He not at work right now. Miguel is ready for financial war. He got the Wallstreet Trapper burgundy shirt on with the wine camouflage. Boy, listen here. I'm feeling that, Miguel. Listen, in my mind, I got some all red 95 Air Max. I wore them like 3 times. They in the crib. I saw them today. And I said, damn, I still got these shoes, man. Miguel, you trapping right now, dog. You trapping right now, dog. Miguel, I would keep it simple. I'm not mad at the NVIDIA 140 call. I do think we in that same call. It is definitely fighting us. I told you I hate when shares do stock splits. They just change the way they move, man. I wouldn't panic on it. Don't panic on it, especially if you got it out on our dates. As we enter earnings season, this is going to be really important to see that because I think all of this is also going to have I think all of this earnings season is going to be important because it's going to go into the rate hike that's coming up. And I want to see how this is going to impact. I think that this earnings call, if we see earnings increasing, we'll have one of these shows inside of earnings. Once they get the data out, I'll extract that data and bring it to y'all and tell y'all how earnings have grown, at what rate compared to what's been going on. So I want to see that earnings growth. And I think that's going to be a good catalyst for that, Miguel. So I don't think you should panic on it just yet. Sometimes we do got to fight. And it happens. It ain't the first time. It won't be the last time. Everything don't run to the moon. But you've been rocking long enough. Let me say this too. I'm proud of you. You've been in a Patreon for quite some time. And so for this to be your first option play, I just want to congratulate you, bro. Yeah, rate cut. I'm sorry, rate cut, because that tells me that you didn't get persuaded by the enthusiasm around options. That tells me that you took your time and you waited until you were ready. And salute to you for that, man. So when it comes to adding a leg, it's just simply saying that a play that I'm already in, I've seen the play that I already like go on sale. And because it went on sale, I can add another leg to it. Now that leg can come in different ways. You can average up or you can average down, meaning you can go up in strike price and maybe lengthen the day, or you can go down in strike price and shorten or lengthen the day. So all those things take a toll. I think for the Apple play, if I'm not mistaken, we did something similar. Let me just go back to make sure. For the Apple play we are in, what we did was, this is simply adding another leg to it. So we took the same Apple play, we took the 225 call, and watch this. That was the first call we was in. We got the Apple 225 call, we added a leg, but we went down in strike price same day. So both of them expired January 17th, but we went 225, which is $10 less. And watch this. The second play is up 114%, and the first play is up 85%. Right? So we did this exact same thing. We added a leg. I went back, put the formula in. The formula gave me about 118, if I'm not mistaken. I rolled the 118 down because it was still within that space. The 118, then I looked at our details that we know about the sauce. We know about that inside the masterclass. And so I went with the 215, and it just worked out the way it was supposed to. Great question, Miguel. And the options masterclass is on sale for the birthday deal. If y'all want to get it now. Let's clap for Miguel.